As part of the Rimitrix 5 solution, Rittal have developed the LCP Plus liquid cooling package that has been specifically designed to solve the issues of deploying a high-density server. With a maximum of 30 kilowatts heat extraction, the LCP Plus can really provide a future-proof thermal solution. The LCP Plus 300mm wide module consists of a heat exchanger fed from an external chiller system. 6 fans circulate the hot air via the heat exchanger. Intelligent modules monitor the fans and the flow rates and are displayed on a touch-sensitive LCD screen on the front of the LCP Plus. The LCP Plus is connected to a standard 1200mm deep enclosure and pulls the hot air from the server exhaust and cools the air via the heat exchanger. It has been specifically designed to blow cool air across the whole height of the enclosure to ensure that there is no chance of having any hot spots developing. This is a closed-loop cooling system which focuses the cooling directly on where it is required. By physically separating the hot and the cold air paths so they can never mix, also increase system efficiency. As it can be seen in this demonstration, heat loads have been placed in the enclosure to mimic high-power blade servers. The heat load has been taken up to 20 kilowatts, and you can see the inlet and the outlet temperatures are stable. Cool air is passed across the front of the enclosure. Because of the large cooling capacity of the LCP, it can be shared across a number of enclosures, effectively providing 2 enclosures with up to 15 kilowatts per rack. This gives you greater flexibility to use the LCP Plus wherever and whenever you need to. Cooling is only one part of the functionality of the LCP Plus. Remote monitoring and control is essential so you understand what is going on within your high-density enclosure and also adjust any parameters to suit individual applications. A backlit touchscreen LCD permanently displays the average server inlet air temperature so you can get an immediate indication of cooling. This screen can be interrogated so you can see fan rotational speeds, inlet and exhaust temperatures, water flow, inlet and outlet water temperatures, and of course, any alarm activity. The LCP Plus can be directly connected to your network, and via a web browser or an NMS, you can see a graphical status display. A mimic diagram shows the key elements of the LCP Plus and visually displays any fault. SNMP traps can be sent to network management software to alert remote users of any issues. Alarm logs are stored and are easily accessible via the web browser. N+1 configuration is very simple to implement, and in the unlikely event of an LCP failure, the secondary LCP is always available. To increase the robustness of the system even further, each LCP can be fed from a separate water supply, so even if the chiller fails, there is a backup supply. The fans that push the air through the heat exchanger are fed from a single 3-phase supply, 2 fans per phase. Therefore, in the event of a phase failure, 2/3 of your fans are still working. The remaining fans will automatically speed up to compensate for the 2 that have shut down. Each fan module is hot swappable and can be removed and replaced in seconds. Maximizing the mean time to repair and mean time between failure was one of the key design considerations for LCP Plus.